I had to have a secretary to manage the secretary of my calendar when I was a director, because I had to go to so many meetings in 14 states. They were all the same thing. It was all a bunch of nonsense. It was all power plays. We could fight for weeks. We were masterful at it. We'd have committee meeting after committee meeting. I always was gonna get what I wanted, because at the end of the day, this is a tier. I could just say, okay, for the good of all, this is what we're gonna do, and I'm done. But we'd play around and play around and play around. We had 7,000 folks running around and literally choking the company. We were dying on the vine, and none of us could see it. I think this is what you'll find in a lot of companies and corporations. With Arbinger in place, we stopped thinking so much about what's in it for me and what can I get out of this, as opposed to what can I do that will make sure that Mitch's organization meets their goal, and in kind, I'll meet my goal. We just flipped the switch a little bit so we don't have to go to the negotiation table and fight all day long. Once you have a level of understanding of the person on the other side of the table, you know them as a human being, you start believing that what's coming out of their mouths is the truth. Once that happens, now you don't have 5 or 6 or 3 months of crap trying to get to the window. In marketing, you have a very narrow time frame to make something happen or you lose, because somebody else is gonna have the idea and take it from your butt. The window closes quickly, and we lose opportunity because we're fighting. We're in committee fighting, so we were able to jump through windows while they were wide open because we could fix something fast. You could go to a network meeting, a strategy meeting about plant and cable, and we got this great promo, but we don't have enough cable, and there's not enough money, and you go, okay, I got $20,000 over here, can we move this budget? Carla, are you willing to give up your 20? I'll give up the 20. Why? For the good of all. That's why we're gonna do this. When everybody comes to the table and we get there first to the marketplace and we deliver and we win. What you're really saying is our bottom line got better. My part of the company was just a part, one puzzle piece. I wasn't the whole one puzzle piece. The whole puzzle had to be together to get through the window. We lost opportunity because we sit in committee fighting all the time. We fight for years over some crap. You know, we were good. Dig in our trenches, you know. Oh gosh, we broke down the barriers. We were sitting in seminars with people that we thought were our arch enemies, for God's sake. And then next time you go to a meeting, you just want to hug and kiss, and how's your wife, and how's your son, and did you have that conversation we talked about? Yes, it was awesome. And then we sit down and say, let's deal. Because I know you. I know you. Maybe they're not the enemy. Maybe we all are in the same boat together. We're just paddling in different directions and we end up going in a circle. You know, the work sets you free. It sets you free to do good work because you're not hiding behind anything anymore.